So let's start off with a chickpea salad. Now this chickpea is a regular chickpea which you can open a can and drain off the water, or you can soak it and cook it. I prefer doing that. So with that chickpea, I am going to add some onions, some two different types of onions, white and red onions, and I'm going to add two spices for this recipe. This is cumin and black pepper. Now, cumin and black pepper are have a very intense aroma, and besides giving flavor, they also help digest these beans. As you know, beans have often give flatulence, and these spices help combat that flatulence. So there's a reason for using spices too. Now, you can always add the spices as is, but to give it more flavor, what I like to do is roast it. So let's add this chickpeas to the bowl. Then I add the onions, two different types of onions. Then peanuts. Peanuts, these are raw, roasted and unsalted peanuts. And to this, I'm going to add a seasoning of cumin and black pepper, and I'm going to add some lime and maybe one herb. So let me first roast the spices so that it gives out more flavor. When you roast the spices, it releases an aroma, and that's what you want. They have oil in it. Each and every spice has an oil, and whole spices have to be crushed or roasted to release more spice, more flavor to it. Okay, so I'm just roasting it a little bit, and you roast it till you get a nice aroma. You don't want to burn it, because burnt spice is not very good tasting. Okay, so you roast it a little bit. You'll see a little change of color in the spices. And it takes about maybe 30 seconds to a minute. There. You see some smoke coming, and you see the spices slowly changing a slight color, and that's exactly what you want it to do. Go ahead and crush it. By crushing it, you release its oil, and there's nothing like fresh ground spices. Now, you do get ground spices in the grocery store, and I would say as much as possible use only fresh whole spices and ground it by yourself. Okay, now to this I add these ground spices. You don't have to have it really fine. They can be a little coarse. Then I add some lime. And before you cut the lime, if you zap it in the microwave for about 10 seconds, it becomes more juicy. The cold temperature sometimes makes the lime go very hard. So you have one lime, and this salad, you have to have it very tangy. So if you are a person who loves spicy, tangy flavor, then you can go ahead and add more lime to it. And this is cilantro, and I'm just going to chop some cilantro. And of course, nothing tastes good without salt and sugar. So this is salt. And sugar. I like to balance the flavor of tanginess with a little bit of sugar. Now, when you make something, it is important that you have a wonderful presentation. And I found a very simple way of decorating a salad plate. Now, I've taken a plain glass plate, and what I'm going to do is I have these bay leaves. I'm going to decorate it such. Maybe. Okay. And then take a fresh flower. Take a fresh flower and keep it low this way. And go ahead and place it such. Now, this is beautiful. So what happens is when your salad is all done, even then your plate looks very, very interesting. And have the salad in there. So here, a very, very interesting salad. Very simple, very easy, and the masala is just 2 spices, cumin and black pepper.